All right, the next item on our new business is appointment of deputy secretaries for the election.
Mary Ann is our registered secretary for the board and for the election, but it's formality that we appoint some additional deputy secretaries in the event that Mary Ann is absent or out to lunch and someone would come during the hours to drop off their petitions or rejections. So we've basically taken the central office staff, Mary Ann, Roseanne Marshall, Eileen Pusateri, and Aileen Hubner, to serve as deputy secretaries to Mary Ann. The Cook County Board of Elections, I believe, just notified us last week about Mary Ann went to a conference. Actually, where an attorney from Scariano and Himes conducted the presentation for the Illinois School Board Association. But the final date for petitions to be turned in is Christmas Eve at 5 o'clock. So the Superintendent's Association is formally proposing that be changed, and they're working through legislation, but I don't see the legislators, but I don't see that being changed. So Mary Ann and I will be collecting petitions up till 5 o'clock on Christmas Eve.
Bring gifts.
The rejections have to be submitted on New Year's Eve we have to stay open on New Year's Eve for 7.5 hours. So the Superintendent's Association is trying to work with the state to see if any of that could be adjusted, but I don't foresee that occurring. So.
All right, I know we have a modified motion, am I right?
Do we have to modify it again?
No.
Do you want to be a deputy secretary?
No, but I would just be staying because I wouldn't want my staff
Well,
sitting
I'm
here at
just
5
saying,
o'clock on
unless you
Christmas
put your
Eve.
name on here, you can't take the petition.
No, I know that, but I can sit here with.
All right, so we have a modified motion.
I don't want to be a deputy secretary.
We have a modified motion?
Is it
You
a,
want me to read it?
Yeah.
Because I resolved the Board of Education Township High School District 2A, Cook County, Illinois, hereby appoints Roseanne Marshall, Eileen Pusateri, and Eileen Hubner as deputy secretaries to assist Mary Ann Nardi, board secretary, in her role as the Township High School District 2A local election official in receiving and accepting nomination petitions and papers for the April 9, 2013 consolidated election.
second?
We have a second. Gary Gritchen, Mary Ann?
Mr. Walsh?
Yes.
Mr. Welch?
Yes.
Mr. Gritchen?
Yes.
Ms. Ruska?
Yes.
Dr. King?
Yes.
Mr. Moon?
Aye.
Mr. Cindy?
All right, yes, aye. Now we're going to go, we're finished with our new business. We're going to go in a closed session after visitor statements, and in closed session, we're going to talk about personnel issues, confidentiality of closed session minutes, collective negotiating matters, and litigation. Now we open up another time for visitors to speak. Remember, you only have 3 minutes. Anybody want to speak here? Anybody want to speak here? Seeing none, do I have a motion to go to closed session? Hello?
Resolved that the Board of Education Township High School District 2A, Cook County, Illinois hereby takes the following action regarding, they have the wrong one.
Okay.
Mary Ann, do we have a resolution for closed session on the?
I didn't attach it.
All right.
Resolved that the Board of Education Township High School District 2A, Cook County, Illinois hereby goes to closed session for the following. If you could help me out there.
Personnel issues.
Personnel issues,
Confidentiality of closed session minutes,
confidential closed session minutes,
collective negotiating matters,
collective negotiating
and
matters. Litigation, does that suffice it for everyone?
and superintendent's evaluation.
Superintendent evaluation, which is,
Personnel issues, all right. Do I have a second?
Second.
Second by Tim Walsh. Mary Ann, take the vote.
Mr. Welch?
Yes.
Mr. Gritchen?
Yes.
Ms. Ruska?
Yes.
Dr. King?
Yes.
Mr. Moon?
Yes.
Mr. Walsh?
Yes.
Mr. Cindy?
Yes. All right, we're going to go into closed session. We're going to go to the district conference room. Thank you all for attending. Thank you for bearing with the heat, although it seemed to get a little bit cooler.
Yeah, it's cool.
So I don't know what happened.